After waking at 4 a.m. and having breakfast, approximately at 4:30, I go to the center of Madero and then wait for the bus. I normally try to catch the first one so I can arrive early to the school, but it's the same if you catch the first or the second one. Then you have to wait around 40 minutes for the bus to arrive, so yeah, mostly I get to choose the first bus for the same reason. Then when we arrive at 7 a.m. to the school, we start with the first class, in this case calculus with Mr. Genaro. Basically explains different topics on the week referring to integrals in order to deliver it on Friday based on what we have seen through the week. So we have enough time to deliver it. I actually enjoy very much Mr. Genaro's class. It's actually very entertaining. At 7:50 a.m. we started with Integradora. In this case, he was explaining to us how we should do the chronogram in order to do our project. It's actually very interesting the way he put it to us. So in our case, our team started debating about what should be added in the chronogram. The times, the activities, the sub-activities, etc. The stuff we should consider and shouldn't consider before delivering our work. Then 1 hour before break, we have class with Mario, in this case mechanic elements. We watch some slides related to the topic, and he explained to us how everything relates with mechatronics and stuff. It's actually very interesting the way he compares it to real life uses that we actually will use in the future. I decided to go and buy something before continuing. I went to the OXXO and bought something outside. Then I went to the cafeteria to eat quietly before starting the next class. I actually enjoy very much to stay in the cafeteria. It's very relaxing as well as endearing to talk with other classmates in the meantime. Since I had finished eating early, I started checking some pendants on my computer before the class started. Then, when the class started, me and my team had to expose about a certain topic. In order to do it, we have to recompile a lot of solutions proposed by the experts. It's actually very interesting to see our classmates' point of view in this specific problem.
A fundamental part of being mechatronics students involves putting what we learn to practice, which is why our electronics teachers often ask us to assemble different circuits. That's why we head off to the school workshop. The first thing you have to do in the electrical circuit workshop is seeing the attendance log, which is placed on a table in the middle of the workshop. You must also wear safety boots, which protect your feet from any electrical hazard. Remember to bring them or the teacher won't let you in. After that, we started working on the task that Professor Campo assigned to us. In his class, we study analog electronics, mainly operational amplifiers. The circuit we built, which looked more complicated than actually was, controlled the speed of a DC motor.
Part of your pump by just connecting this capacitor in this side of the circuit, and by that I think we have finished according to the diagram in the oscilloscope. Basically, we also did like multi-sim simulation, but I think it's not finished yet, so yeah.
On the other hand, Mr. Rodo's class, which is more relaxed, doesn't require us to go to a lab. We can assemble our circuits right in the classroom, where our desks end up covering cables, LEDs, and integrated circuits. While recording this vlog, we were assembling our 4-bit adder circuit. Since we are not crazy enough to boot it from logical gates, we use the integrated circuit 74LS283, which can perform a binary addition much faster and more efficiently.
Even after all these years, our beautiful UT has given us plenty to talk about. So we've reached the moment to mention the different extracurricular events that have been taking place here. During the spooky month, we had lots of things to do. It's a celebration that's really enjoyed around campus. Honestly, I have more fun here than at home. I'm truly grateful that the teachers don't take these dates lightly, since for many people they're just as important as Christmas and all that. There have been also been these conferences we've been invited to. Sometimes they're more like announcements, and other times they're full-on presentations. Some were both informative and interesting. I think the best thing about them is that there's always a variety of topics, since each one is different from the last, even if it doesn't seem that way at first. Now, speaking of events, yeah, the UT is creative, but when it really wants to get creative, well,
Okay, now the classes are over, and for my part, I stay in the French courses in the afternoon. So this is how my day goes after, well, classes are over. So right now I'm going to go to the building O. This is the usual path or route I take to, well, arrive to my French classes. I just exit my classroom in Narnia and go directly to the building up. And right now we're in the French classes with more students. As this is an extra course, it's not that serious. You can't really fail this class. It's just for fun and for, well, if you want to know more French, well, you take this class.